welcome, welcome. Let me just, yeah, take care of Discord making noises there. Exit out of that. Alright, so we are in Ark Survival Evolved. Yes, I know, I switch games a lot, but this one and 7 Days to Die I tend to, jump back and forth between a lot. So, I am back here. It happened. Don't know why. It did. So I wanted to kind of show you around a bit. We're playing on Ragnarok. We had started off in the island, and then Ragnarok got released, and we said, you know what? I am here in my little complex. It is little compared to other people's complexes. And I got some cool stuff here. I got my workhorses, which something must have walked into the pen because everybody's all upset and not what they're supposed to be. And I've got quite the pen. So you'll see over here I have a building. This was going to be my house. And then I said, you know what? I don't like it. I tend to, in my houses, put dino gates so that when I take out my workhorses, the beavers, the Anki, all that kind of good stuff, I can ride them in and I can drop stuff off at the drop box. And, or at the boxes, and just unload them there instead of having to make... You still get the house bonus, you can see on the side of my screen, even though there's a dino gate. Yeah, and I have to get a little bit tricky. You can see I clipped through the floor. I am using some no-clip add-ons, so I'm using some no-clip floors. Do have some good add-ons on this. The egg and poop collector, which unfortunately after... Oh god, what was that? 262.0, the dung beetle stopped working with it, so kind of disappointed about that, but it's such a good quality of life mod, I'm still using it anyway, and just dealing with using the compost bin, which is a new one for me, because I tend to love beetles, and I will go out of my way and die 100 times to get myself a beetle. But yeah, I thought I'd give you a quick show of my complex. So this house I did a little different design because I figured out I couldn't get the Anki into the house. There is a problem with this design, and that is I can't get the Anki past my ramp. He's a little bit too fat. So yeah, I could get him up to the 2nd level, but I put my kitchen upstairs. So that kind of doesn't work. Let me make sure I'm not sprinting here. And up there was my little beetle den and my beds up on the 3rd level. But what I really love about this house is the greenhouse designs. So I found an absolutely gorgeous spot with a beautiful view on Ragnarok. And I decided... Ooh, I'm dehydrated. I decided to build here even though I ended up building over one of the 2 caves on Ragnarok. Yeah. There are problems, there are areas where I can't build. This beetle's out of his cage, I don't know why, I don't really care. He can just wander around. But, yeah, so it's okay. I love this place. There is kind of a cool benefit here. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the egg and poop collector. This mod is amazing. The benefit is, if any of you have played Ark a bit, you know that Titan boa... I make kibble a lot, but Titan boa eggs are difficult to acquire. The cave that I'm over has tons of Titan boas in it. I get tons of Titan boa eggs from the egg and poop collector. It was just sort of a nice little side benefit to living here. So, yeah. Eggs. So, and this is the egg and poop collector. You can see it picks up some fertilized eggs. I tend to make backups, backup babies. I almost always have a male and a female. And that way if I do something stupid, I can come hatch my egg. This here is an amazing thing too that comes with the egg and poop collector. It's an incubator. So love that. Don't have to worry about, is it too hot, is it too cold? Just put your eggs down on the incubator. Also have an add-on for decorative trees because my guys got upset about something. And yeah, they knocked down one of my trees, and it was a decorative tree, and I got pissed off, and I put that out onto the server. Oh. Did I accidentally unseeded a garden. I'm switching some of my stuff, but I'm gonna put most of them upstairs, I think, just to make things easier on me. So somehow that is not seeded, which is not good. I'll take the I'm thinking about it. These and move them downstairs. Let's see. Do I have any narcoberry seeds on me? Do not. My seed box is downstairs. It's okay. I was gonna do it a little bit at a time, but somehow I managed to do that. There we go. Let's see if we can steal the narcoberry seed. No, not any here. And see the thatch silo that you see over here, or fertilizer silo, is supposed to automatically be. Not sure if it is. It doesn't look like it's sending fertilizer to crops, so I might have to do it manually. Not entirely sure on that one. Yeah, because you can see here, that looks... Oh, see, I did have narcoberry seeds in my inventory. Looks like it's not putting the fertilizer on the crops. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, if I'm doing something wrong. Because I've never used this before. I've always, fertilized it myself. Click. That is click, so I don't know. I'll just have to go check them later. But I'm not gonna make y'all sit here while I do that. Dropping off the seeds. There we go. See, I have a bad habit of just walking around with a ton of stuff in my inventory and never getting rid of it. So, let's see, let's just go ahead and drop off because I got a million fridges. No, that's not the right one. Drop off more berry. My berry fridge is full. Well then, okay. Just stop by a trough. Alright, so I was going to give you a tour of the rest of the complex. So, as you can see up here, I have a nice little spot, but it's very small, not a lot of dinos. You'll see there's a few scattered dinos around. They belong to other people. And my dinos, of course, chase something, so they're, wherever the hell they want to be. And then I got Nana Queen, and I considered putting her on Wander because she will go pick fiber for you. But because I can't block off the cave entrances, it's a little scary. And I like my Nana Queen. I actually use her for another purpose. That is laziness. There is a hatch and a ladder, but who wants to use that when you a Yeti? Nobody. Nobody does. Just get thrown up onto the roof. Alright, so here we're coming downstairs. So this is a beautiful spot. Again, like I said, I built on a cave, but the benefit of that is there's beautiful, gorgeous pathways leading everywhere. I got my piggy here to heal up my babies. I do go into the cave on occasion, but I never go without my flamethrower and a bunch of throwaway dire wolves. And down here we got, see, because I had to build up on pillars, which kind of scared me, but that made me finish my fence to this bottom complex much faster. And I got my little megalosauruses just chilling there. And here's one of the entrances to the cave. Since I couldn't put a door there, I made it T-Rex storage. I've got a giant flesh wall blocking it. The Allosauruses. Hello guys. How you doing? How you doing? And there was a natural entrance there, and I love these no-clip blocks, so I just clipped a behemoth gate in there. And then I'm coming down over here. Just gonna run up over this hill. So, right here is a pool. I was going to block off this pool, except that there's another cave entrance here. Look at all these salmon. This is so much food. My baryonyx just gets breakfast for everybody every morning. But yeah, I was worried that it wasn't going to let me build near the cave entrance. Plus, oh, I'm so dehydrated. There we go. You know, a friend of mine, she lives, you can see down there, her pen, sort of, it's not loading in fully. And her animals went and attacked something, so they're not neatly organized like they used to be. But yeah, she comes up here because her friend that plays with her loves baryonyx. And she gets fish. Because they are all just sitting here, and there's some nice giant saber-toothed salmon that spawn in here. They give you that prime fish meat, so I figured I'm not gonna block anything off. She can come land and get all of her fish meat that she needs. And that is actually the entrance I usually use to get into this cave. The other one, I don't really want to walk in there, but it's got a bunch of traps and a giant gap. So you need either a flyer to fly down or a grappling hook. It's the crap out of me. And I'm sorry for all the sound issues. I don't know why this game cuts my sound in and out a lot. Ugh, I hate this bug. A friend of mine asked me to tame one, so... Ugh. Just putting points into health. I don't like you. So you can see Compy's got into my compound. Everybody's the wrong direction. So Beyonce fell off. Yeah, I gotta go get her. She's a bit of a diva. She murdered everybody. She's from our old server. She murdered everybody one day back when we were getting started on our old server, so yeah, and she killed my favorite beaver. I know that sounds weird, but my female Yudi. Yeah, and yes, my names are awfully inappropriate. I've got sugar tits and hot lips. Don't ask. There we go. Just get you moved over. Gotta make sure you're still trough feeding. Yep. Alright. And evidently I only have one Carno saddle at the moment, so I can't move Jim Bum. But yes, so back here I placed another behemoth gate. I saw some alphas wandering around and decided, okay, yeah, I need to finish the gates. So this is pretty cool too because there's a natural path up here. I didn't really need to do too much because there's no way up except right here, and I blocked the way up from outside. So you can walk along. Back here there's a path, but you can see nothing can get in, so it's pretty cool. If you don't mind living too close to the cave. This cave is nicer to... Woo! Hello. My mouse just went flipping up there. Nicer to live next to than the ice cave, in my personal opinion. The hell? Oh, you little bitch. You weren't stealing anything from me. Yeah, screw you. Over here, I've got my... I need to work on that design. I need another ramp. Or since it's the sheep house, would it be a ramp? Okay. Sorry. I got my sheep in here. You'll notice there's buzzards every so often. That's because I have way too frickin' much spoiled meat, and I just don't want to deal with it anymore. So I said, hell with it, and I went myself a shitload of buzzards. I got one on my shoulder at the moment. They're actually really, really good at getting meat and keeping it fresh. So if you're taming stuff with meat instead of kibble, which I do sometimes because I'm lazy, it's really nice. But yeah, I love the spot where I live. It is so beautiful down here. It's worth living over the nasty nasty cave. Plus, I mean, there is a loot crate in there. I've been thinking about finding some extra dire wolves and leaving them down there on aggressive to keep everything cleared out, so I can just go down there every once in a while and pick stuff. But yeah, I mean, that's the other cave has dire wolves. This one has all the things that can knock you flat on your ass and make you pass out, so it's not a pleasant experience. Here we go. Here's my babies. So I got Archer and Cheryl. The reason I don't have Lana is because somebody else owns Lana. Here's my buddy Tur Lakes' place. He's still working on it. Still work in progress. He's got something really cool over here. Oof, sorry for the lag. The server is in Europe at the moment, so... there's 2 natural cave entrances here. It's not part of the dungeon, so it let him put in front of him, and he's got an awesome little pen and an extra spot where he can come out, put some of his dinos. We've got our little taming pen here. Really cool stuff. But yeah, my old building is sort of like a guest house for people that just start. They have somewhere to stay that's safe. And yeah, so this is Viking Bay 1 if you're spawning in on Ragnarok. And you can see my friend Prancy has way cooler dinos than I do, even though they're all in a big clusterfuck at the moment. I tried unsticking some of them, but then I realized she had a million dinosaurs, and god damn it, screw it. I moved her wyverns. Yes, she has wyverns. I have not attempted to milk a wyvern yet. I did see where I can steal the ice wyvern eggs. And I said, okay, that's cool. There's no eggs up. And then when I found out about milking the wyvern, I said, okay, I have a Quetzal. I'll be alright for a while. I did take one of my better pteranodons into the Scar of the World and had a good look. Nearly crapped my pants. It's my buddy Seth's stuff. But yeah, so this is Viking Bay 1, and this is a beautiful but deadly area. So the original plan was they were going to put behemoth gates underwater and turn this into sort of a water paradise for the guys that like water animals. But they hadn't done that. They were going to tame some sharks in here, except every time we tried to tame sharks in here, there were at least 20 other sharks. So we said, okay, hell with it. There's a ton of sharks in here. So you're probably going to spawn somewhere right in here. You can see the blue obelisk is over this way. And this is a beautiful area. There are some natural pathways up to the hilltop. It gets a bit scary up here. I mean, this spot here, my buddy Seth is pretty nice. It's a good safe spot if you want to live somewhere around there. My friend Prancy has a lot of problems with her stuff. So there's multiple paths up to where I live. This is one of them. Let's see, left or right. Yeah, this way. I have no idea what's in that cave. I haven't flown in there yet. Probably connects to the big cave under my place. You just kind of fly around here, or walk around up here, and boom, you're up to where Tur Lake and I live. And that's a pretty cool spot. There's some metal on the other side of this hill. And there's some loot drops up around here. It's a green one, I'm gonna ignore it. There's crystal, metal, lots of really good stuff. But I'm going to show you something here that I found, because Tur Lake was looking for a way down off the top of this hilltop. That was his problem, was he couldn't get down with his land animals. And I found this. And this is creepy. Look at that. Holy cow. So you do have these crates in here, and if you take your pickaxe, bang on the crates, you can get some good stuff. I do like having a spare crossbow, though. That's going to go on my Quetzal. My other Quetzal has a spare, this one doesn't. Oh. What did I kill with my Quetzal? Look at this. Quetzal's full of crap. Oh no! Look at all that cactus sap I forgot to put in the fridge yesterday. Oh. Yeah. So, trip back home. This is not a far trip. Oh man! And I got biotoxins. Good God. Oh yeah, I was gonna drop off the berries too, because I have way too many berries in my inventory. There we go. I was gonna put this on Cheryl. Hang on 1 second. I'm using a new streaming thing and I'm trying to figure out how to mute myself so I can cough without, y'all having to hear it. And cactus sap. Okay, so you know what? Everybody that makes fun of me is like, when they come in, they drop something off from me and they put it in my inventory. They look at my inventory and they're like, yep, that's a woman's purse. They're right. I carry around crap. So much crap. It's terrible. Alright, so I'm going to show you one more thing because I have one more chore that I forgot to do before I leave and give you a tour. And I'm going to do this the wrong way. So what you should do is bug spray and a ghillie suit. I'm going to just take a lot of damage. Look at that. Ow. Beehive. Lots of free honey. So, to get that beehive, I had to go destroy a beehive while wearing a ghillie suit and bug spray. And... yes, wielding a flamethrower. To kill off the bees that spawned. Once the hive is dead, the queen bee will spawn from it, and she is tameable passively with rare flowers. Once you have her, you can, in essence, convert her to a beehive, which can be placed on the ground. It wouldn't let me place it on a foundation, that's why my roof is kind of wonky on that, because I had to do fence foundations placed on the ground. Maybe there's a way to do it, and I just did it the stupid way, but yeah. It's in that little box. Got a beehive there. Tons of honey. Got to keep its health up with rare flowers. So now, all right. So from Viking Bay, I'm going to show you a couple of things, landmarks, because I navigate with landmarks. Show you on the map. See, I have the pin active. Not everybody uses the pins, but you can see where Viking Bay is pretty well. But here we go. You can see the castle in the distance. This is built into the game. I have not been in there yet because I am a wimp. So here we have the castle. I did see a bunch of bats in there. I went, nope. And you'll forgive me, I do everything on Quetzalback. I know it's a little bit slower than, say, doing it on a Pteranodon, but I love my Quetzals. So, I mean, I would like to go in here. A little bit of swamp down here. I need my frog at some point. I have not gotten myself a frog. So coming back over here to Viking Bay, I'm going to show you, because the resource you're going to need a lot of is pearls. So I knew really well where pearls were on the island. I lived in the valley that had a bunch of beaver spawns, so I could just go get pearls there. I knew where they were in the snow zone. But over here, in this little area here, there are tons and tons of pearls. You can see the clamshells down in there. And you'll notice I have an army of sharks, and that is because on a few occasions I got murdered by stingrays while trying to collect pearls. So I can see a stingray right now, right over here. My sharks are unaggressive. They're doing a shitty job of protecting the bay. Where was it? I could have sworn I saw it. Maybe it's just a reflection in the water. But they're here. And you can come in here and get 300 pearls easy. They go all the way through here. If you've got a diving suit, it makes it even easier. You just grab, you know, a baryonyx. If you got a shark, grab your shark. Sharks spawn over around here. They don't really come into the bay. Like I found one about here. And so it's a little bit deeper water, and I found the rest of them about here or here. So I didn't try to tame them in Viking Bay. I tried to tame them right outside, and then brought them into what I call Pearl Bay. And because Elisithecus can't make it into this little area because it's far too shallow, I put a homing raft in here, and I made them all follow the raft and then put them on aggressive. So basically they can feed themselves, and I don't have to worry about them. In theory, I may have to feed them on occasion. I do sometimes because I love my Quetzal. Say pick up a turtle or anything else I find on the beach. And swoop. It's always fun to watch. Wait, where'd it go? Did I not pick up the turtle? Maybe I didn't. I thought I had the turtle. But yeah, I occasionally just pick up stuff and drop it for them and let them eat it. It's fun to, it's so much fun to like just watch these sharks go crazy. Let's see if I can do this again. Let's see. What's meteor? How about a trike? Trike sounds good. Doesn't swim well. Okay. I have the trike for real. Okay. Hey, one of them's not attacking. Must have put her on neutral. That's my pretty good one. That's the only female I have. I'll figure it out. But yeah, so instead of continuing this way first, I'm going to head yeah. Alright. I'm going to head towards the beavers from here, because I know a lot of people are going to want cement paste. I know I do. In fact, right now I need cement paste because I am currently out and I finally unlocked the engram for a cooking pot. Industrial cooker, that is. So, I'm going to need my cement paste. Oh, actually, you know what? No. First, Sorry. Sorry, I'm being indecisive. First, I'm going to show you something else. So you see this little area here? That's where I live. Is on that. I look for that flat top right there above the beach, and I'm just below that flat top. That's where the one cave is. The second cave is over this way, and I'm going to have to put on some appropriate gear when we get closer. That's why I put it on Cheryl. And I have 30 fortitude. A friend of mine has about 50. And we had basic fur gear that wasn't improved. And we were getting far too cold here. We were ice cubes. So you're probably going to need some of the food. You're probably going to need some better quality fur gear to deal with the cold. Not here necessarily, but further up in the cave. So, hello, Alpha Raptor. You are still there. So let's go ahead and get my gear on. I don't have a hat anymore for my flak. Something stole it. I tend to learn building stuff. I don't learn clothing. Another friend does that. But, yeah. So, that's a cave entrance. I'm going to show you something, though, before we go into the cave. And this is something that will be very, very helpful. This is... So, we've got 3 of these things going. And they're just constantly full. So, now, take you inside. Now be careful, there is an ice wyvern that lives nearby. I'm not going to go over there, and I am not going to show you where the eggs spawn, because I love my Quetzals, and I don't want to risk them. So we're going to come in here. You'll see there are oil nodes in here, so if you don't have an oil rig, you can get them. The ice cave. Our server hasn't updated yet. They're changing some of the animals that spawn in here. There are penguins in here. That's really nice. They keep you a little bit warm. So, here we go. Right here, the entrances. This is the main on-foot entrance. And you need a pickaxe or a hammer, something to get through that ice to go further in. So your Quetzal won't fit. There is a back entrance that you can fly down in, and my friend regularly takes one of his Pteranodons or his Tappas in through the entrance, loots all the chests, and then leaves. He doesn't go further in. He did go in further once, was confronted with the ice wyvern, or not ice wyvern, excuse me, the ice death worm. Died a horrible death, lost all of his stuff, and he has never gone back in again after that because he lost his favorite rifle. And you have to crawl on your belly, so that's why I ended up taming the centipede, because we're wondering if that will fit. Otherwise, nothing else will fit in there with you. And you do want death horns if you plan on taming a mantis. Gonna come and see what we get here. It's getting dark, unfortunately. So flaming arrows are my new favorite toy. I've been trying to learn, it must be some sort of glitch. Oil jar. I can't learn it! I have no idea why! I think I can learn other Scorched Earth stuff. Let's see, what's something else that's Scorched Earth? Boomerang? I can learn that. For some reason I can't learn the oil jars. I don't know if there's... I don't know. I might have to just cheat myself in Engram because I can't learn it. It's not lit up? No clue. Alright, so here we go. Crap, I'm not even taking it. Useless. Alright, so it's dark unfortunately, so I don't really get to show you what I wanted to show you. So what I'll do is, while it's nighttime, is I'm going to follow the beach and I'm going to take you to see my friend Silkdawn's house, because I build simple. My home is much smaller than I'd like. I don't have enough storage. I'm rethinking storage, rethinking ways to do more fridges and yada yada yada. But you know, because I rebuilt and I built in a spot where I only had a limited amount of space, I can't really do too much there. But I love it. My little spare building is going to get torn down and turn into a proper stable at some point. But for now, it's guest housing. I see a red beacon in the distance. Alright, so we're going to follow the beach. We're back at Viking Bay. My home is right here, the cave. So, some markers, because I like to give people markers, even if you're not building here, but just so you have an idea for navigation, is if you're along Viking Bay, you'll see a waterfall, and I don't know if you can see it, but there is a face carved in the mountain. Oh yeah! Look at you! Ugh! Need to put you back in the pen. Need to raise the height of that a little bit. There we go. Off the side of the mountain again. Yeah, okay. She seems good, I think. So we're gonna follow along the beach. There is faster ways to get there, but easy peasy navigation this way. So there's this cool little rock structure. I bet somebody that wanted to do like a water pen could have a good time here. The nice thing about Ragnarok is you don't really need a flyer to go up to the top of the mountains to get metal. There's just sort of metal everywhere. And you don't have to feel bad if you build near a metal node, because you're not going to screw somebody out of a spawn. So I'm sure if you play on like a public server, you're not fighting over limited resources. It's kind of just everywhere. So dark. I'm sorry it's so dark. Let me light a torch here. It's still really dark though. Alright, so I wish I could brighten this up for you guys. Yeah, I'm gonna go get this red beacon and then I'll try to give you a bit of a better tour here. Love the honking noise Quetzal makes. There we go. Something good. Oh, well, I haven't learned that lamp, so I'll take it. Grenades? Yeah, I'll throw them. That's not anything spectacular, but I'll take it. I never get anything spectacular out of these. Like, I go over to my friend's place and he's got all purple, you know, blueprints, and I'm just like, how? I don't know. I'm lucky if I get a green out of them. Oh yeah, so I was going to show you this. So I haven't really played around here at all, but there is a little island here. Let's see, yeah. This would be also nice for somebody that likes water types. Could close it off, put a little pen, but you'd have to have a Quetzal basically to run stuff back and forth, like your dinos and your... I mean, I guess you could handpick everything and have another dino pen, but it seems like a pain. So over here is a very, very pretty spot to live, which you can't see at all because it is freaking dark. So, since it's dark, and I know Cheryl's gonna need some food, let's have a little bit of fun. So, as you can tell, I don't do guns. That's not my thing. Friend makes them, but I can't even make trank arrows. So, I tend to live with bows. And he does give me trank arrows and bullets. Every once in a while I do have an engram for rifle ammo, but I tend to be lazy. Just live with my bows. Taming's turned up on the server, so it's not super duper painful to live with a crossbow for knockouts. And this is how I get dinner. Do have a death squad I love taking out, but if I'm out with a Quetzal, these things are my new favorites. And this is why I really want an oil jar to work, so I can throw an oil jar on them, and then hit them with fire, and then let them just keep burning. That would be magnificent. Look at that, look at that. See? Now you have some light. So yeah, I'm not high enough level to have a platform saddle yet. We have some things turned up on our server. The guy that owns it didn't really want leveling turned up that much, so it's when he wasn't paying attention I turned it up to 2%. He knows I did it, but he's okay with it. But leveling is slow, not as painful as it would be if we were on a normal server, but it's still slow and painful. Oh yeah, is my vulture doing some? Yeah, I think vulture is. Should just hop off and let the vulture do it. Kind of keep forgetting it's on my shoulder. Alright, so last one. That way the prime stays fresh for a while. Just let it burn. And then hit it again. I have so much propellant too. It's kind of ridiculous. Alright. I don't think there's anything too ugly around here. Alright, so let's let the vulture go do its thing. It seems to be stuck on what? I don't know. What are you doing? Stuck on Cheryl? Oh great, Cheryl's stuck. Alright you two, come on! Don't make me hand do this. Stupid vulture. Yes, peck at it. Good boy. And this is my shittiest vulture, so I don't care if something happens to it. That's a good vulture. I just need to call it. There we go. Ah, good. It's landing close to me anyway. Let's see what you got in your inventory. Look at that. And that's gonna stay fresh for a good long time, too. There we go. Thing about the vultures, you have to let them do it themselves, otherwise you can't put anything except spoiled meat in its inventory. So it's almost bright. You can almost see. I'm checking my stream. I see how dark it is. My stream's lagging behind a bit, so I can't really tell if it's bright enough for you guys to see. Probably not. Probably not, but so I'll wait a minute. So yeah, so aerial view. Beautiful area here. It's a nice land bridge up here. It does get a lot of Argentavis. I always say Argentavis. I think it's Argentavis. Mine sounds more fun. Nice flat spot here. Really flat. Very cool spot for building. This area over here is pretty cool too. I love water, so, I mean, look at this. This is perfectly flat. You still have land access. One side is entirely cut off. It's not all that easy for things to get to you. This is a great spot for building. Right here. Alright. Now you can see, maybe. I don't know, hopefully. Beautiful area, beautiful. This map is gorgeous. I like it a lot. I didn't like the center at all. I don't know why. It just seemed so cobbled together and just a mishmash of things that were thrown together. So let's see. Alright, so back on track. All these dodos. Nom 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 nom. Can't help myself. Oh yeah, so if I didn't mention it, I have classic flyers on at the moment, which allows me to up speed and have basically, well, I don't have infinite stamina, but it feels like I do on my Quetzal, so. Now this spot is where I wish I had built. Right here, look at that. This is gorgeous. There's wonderful ramps leading up into the mountains. So pretty. So very pretty. It's a nice little spot too. I don't know, I think the other one down below is prettier, but I like water, and that's probably a good thing because you need it in this game, so. Very, very pretty area. That tree, I don't know why, I just love that tree right there. So damn pretty. Okay. So out over here we have the swamplands. The main swamp. I'm not really gonna fly out there too much. I mean, if you want to live in the swamp, more power to you. I don't want to live in the swamp. But I'm gonna show you over here. The gorgeous canyon. So let me show you where I am on the map. I did take the really long way. You can cut across because I'm in Viking Bay, so it's pretty easy to see where Viking Bay is on the map because of that indentation with the water. I'm very close to that water. And I flew all the way around the edges to get here, which is unnecessary. But this canyon is what I wanted to show you. Very beautiful place. There are some pearls down in the water, all through in here. But I'm going to come up here first before I go down into the canyon, because I'm sure you can see the birds starting to spawn in, but not the house. There we go. Now the house is spawning in. It's going to take a minute because this place is huge. There we go. Silk's birdhouse. And he is in love with the tapageras. So there are tons of them everywhere. He's got a few land dinos just because he kind of needs them. And here's Lana! So, Archer was our first Quetzal. Lana was our second one. And we just kind of went with the whole Archer theme afterwards. The naming. He does not have very good access to the ground from there, as you can see. It's a beautiful spot, great birdhouse, but not a lot of land access. So now down here is some water. Beautiful spot. Lots of pearls down in that water. Lots of nasty things in there, just because they fall off the cliff and they land down in there. You will find baryonyx, and that's their normal habitat, but you will find a lot more than baryonyx that have fallen off the cliff. Lots of alphas end up in here. T-Rexes. Nastiness. Just gross nastiness. So I'm going to come up a little bit higher. There is a bridge up here. This is a natural, or I should say not natural, but part of the game. Not anything built by any of us. And over here this is Prancy's wyvern cage that she made so she could milk wyverns for her babies. So, holy crap. I don't know if I can handle that. So she's got an escape route. I don't know how she did it. I don't know. But yeah, so the cold zone where the oil rigs is just up here. We are not far away from that cold zone at all. And of course the wyvern spawn is not far away at all. Unfortunately, I'm cold. I don't want to stop and put on my clothing. But yeah, this valley is exceptionally beautiful. So it's a little spot here if you're building a big ass greenhouse like I did, although mine's not as grandiose as what some people's are planning on building. There is a really good spot for crystal in here. Nothing nasty has gotten into this cave while I've been in here, but that doesn't mean it can't. So if you park here, you're gonna have to swim. In this pool, there are tons of crystal. So bring a bird with good weights and be prepared to do a lot of swimming. If you got a diving suit, you know, dive down, come back up, put your stuff on your bird, and get out. That's a nice spot. Look at this. Look how beautiful this is. This is so much better than the center. I know one dude did the center, and that's impressive. I don't think I could have done it, but I love this map. So now I'm not going to continue this way. What I'm going to do is give you sort of landmarks again, so you kind of have an idea of where I am compared to where I first started, Viking Bay 1. And I will take you over to Viking Bay 2 so you can see it. I'm heading that way after we go to the beavers. Look at this. Look at this. They've been here for 2 weeks. I don't know what the fuck they're attacking, but they're always just circling. They're beautiful. I need them. I'm gonna come back for you one day, guys. Goddamn terror birds. Come on. Chase me off the cliff. Chase me off the cliff! Come get me! Yeah! Wait! You didn't go off the cliff? I'm gonna have to pick you up and throw you off the cliff. Come here, little stupid... missed. Come get me! I'm right here! Come on! Yeah! Alright. Free chest. Okay. Oh, nice! Assault rifle. I'll take it. I'll take it. I think I have an assault rifle. I don't think it's that good though. Okay. So, here we go. So actually, here we are. We're at the beavers. So, directly ahead, I'm gonna fly up a little bit so you can see, is Viking Bay 1. Here's that bay. Those two jutting out pillars and that big ass bay. My house is straight in the direction I'm facing. And you see right here, there's sort of like a mudslide coming up the hill. I know if I head towards the mudslide, and I just keep going, there are beavers in these waters around here. So you'll see a dam. There's about 20 beavers in these waters. It's not like on the island where you can just go loot a beaver dam and walk away. Most people will take a combat arc. Again, I do things stupidly. I'm like my Quetzals. Well, hello there, Gallimimus. What are you doing? Oh, sloth. So, yeah, I have to, I have fun. I kind of piss people off because sometimes I have to just leave the beaver dams full of wood. Because I do this, and about 20 beavers chase me. There we go! Oh, yeah. Let's see. Sometimes I come out with a flamethrower. It doesn't work real great on them, though. Look at that! Look at all those beavers! That's ridiculous. Where's that grenade? I'll probably end up killing the dam, but let's see. That's actually what I should do, is just kill the dam after I'm done. Let's see. See what happens. I've never used a grenade before. Okay. Let's see how it works. Hope I'm not too close. Oh! That was actually disappointing. Boo. That was probably the dam I hadn't even looted yet. So... oh my! I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, I mean, I can just come down here and be like, peck, 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 peck. Eventually I want to This is gonna sound ridiculous. I want to combat Quetzal, but you know that's always away. So yeah, that's a lot of. Oh no no! I'm hitting the. God damn it! God damn it! Ha ha! Oh. I did get them to all run off a cliff one day like little lemmings. It was kind of fun. What I usually do is just kind of fly away and come back. I should just tame like a beaver eating T-Rex and leave it here. Alright, here we go. Oh no, they're still mad! Alright, on to the next one. So I just follow the pools around here. Actually I think I have to go up. Up! Angry griffins. Yeah, there we go. So there's more beavers in here. Or over here, I should say. So I usually just use this waterfall as... There are more pools that I am completely missing, by the way, but... Yeah. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Look at this. I don't even have to tame it. It's gonna eat some beavers. That sounds terrible. Oh my god. Phrasing! Phrasing! Okay, I don't even see any dams. The hell, beavers? What are you doing? What the hell are my beavers? Did you already eat all the beavers? Damn it, T-Rex. Ah, there we go. There we go. This'll work. This'll work. Okay. Terror birds. Being useful for once. Okay. Here we go. You ready? This is gonna be rough. Okay, Cheryl. Here we go. I don't have enough time to do this, but I'm doing it anyway! Ah! Crap! Ouch! Ouch! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! On! There we go. Alright. Here we go. Let's see if we can pull him to the T-Rex. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be really fun. Where's that T-Rex? There he is. Come on. Come on. Come on, bitches. I'm right here. Come get me. Come get me. Oh, they're coming. They are still coming. Oh no! No! Oh god. Get your ass over here. Ah! No! Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. And this is how I'm going to die. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Ah! No, go away! Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, why? Why, Quetzal? Why have you betrayed me? Cheryl, get your ass over here! Ah! Come on. Ah! No, there's a T-Rex! Oh, fucking hell. Ah, okay. Well then. That was fun. that T-Rex dead? I think it is. Yup. Free meat. Free meat. Well, so much for the T-Rex taking care of problems. Yeah. Yeah. So then, that was exciting. My clear. Oh god. Okay. I can't believe I'm doing this again. Ah! There we go. Whew. Well, how much cement paste do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not enough. Sometimes relocating the beavers is easier. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Nope, I hear it. I hear it. Here I go. Bye. Sorry guys, I have to leave wood in that one. Oh man. This is painful. I need that industrial cooker. Man, I needed that T-Rex to do more work. I needed to kill more beavers. I just die like a pussy. Here, here. You can do some work for me, pal. Yeah. You just make lots of noise. Okay, yeah, that's a good little carno. Here. How about some free beaver dinner? Go, eat. No! Ooh, I went too low again. Ugh, need that wood. Or I mean not that wood, that cement paste. No, don't come after me. Eat the beaver. Ow. Oh god. They're gonna destroy the carno. Look at that. That is insane. Yep, he's dead. Well then. So many freaking beavers. Jeez. Okay, well then. This is insanity. And you can't kill him while you're on the quetzal. Oops, I just hit the wrong button though. Like if you start pecking at him, I'll fly. Wow, I missed. Holy crap. Yeah! There you go. No! What? I'm just missing left and right here. just do this. Fortunately, the Quetzal's pretty tanky, so. And the Quetzal has a ton of meat. Still more beavers. I have not killed them all yet. Quetzal has a nice knockback too when it hits something, so it makes life a little bit easier. Okay. Are we good? Let's try this. See what we get. Wow, that one was full of cement paste and rare flowers. Beautiful. Ah! Nope. Damn it. Damn it. Cheryl, stop moving! Stop moving! Okay. Fuck's sakes. Alright, I think this is the one I looted everything but the wood from, and I'm gonna clean it out. Oh yeah. Take her off follow. There we go. See if I can land right. Nah, it's too much water, I guess. Alright. Some lag. Let's see. Does she walk into it? A little bit, a little bit. Okay. I think we're good. I don't know if there's any beavers left or not, but we're going to make an attempt to get what we can out of this one. Ooh, nice one. Okay, let's drop everything. Did I pick up wood by accident? No. Okay. That's some good cement paste right there. Alright. So now, time of day is it? 14:14. Alright. Heading home. So again, as you can see, this is really, really close to Viking Bay. And my beautiful home. Look at that, this area is so pretty. Who's a good Quetzal? You are. Yes, you are. What a good Quetzal you are. Okay. Ah. Phew. Well then. So, cement paste. You can see I was... And now, I got a pretty good amount of it. Let's see, what do we got? Onyx. Why do I keep calling it onyx? It's not onyx. I don't know. Obsidian. Why would I put obsidian with the pearls anyway? I have no idea. I think I put it in with the metal. Yeah. Alright, let's see what we got. Some blueprints to drop off. Oh, I have a fabricated sniper rifle, not an assault rifle. Nice. Very nice. Okay. That's good. Take it. Alright, put my flowers in the box. Keep that beehive happy. And repair my broken gloves. Wait, no, repair. Oh look! I keep meaning to take this out to the redwood. Let's do it. Alright, so... equip these. I mean look, this will show you how much of a pack rat I am. When I don't have the flamethrower on me, I'm still carrying around the fuel. That's just bad. So... I notice I'm low on flaming arrows, so I'm gonna grab a few more. I have a lot of swords. I don't know why I seem to collect them, but boy do I collect swords. Yeah, 50s. Not a ton, but it'll do. It'll do. Oh yeah! And this little guy has some prime meat I can cook. Hopefully it's still prime meat. We'll find out. And you landed all the way over there because... yeah! Look at that! Look how long that lasts. That's not gonna make it to the freaking stove, but... oh boy. If he landed where he was supposed to land, it would have made it. No. Oh, God. Damn. A few minutes earlier. Yeah, I have so much spoiled meat. Look at that. I'm just throwing it out. I don't need it. I will take some of this meat you have, though. I am getting low on it. You can see I have a lot of meat. What happened to my... oh no, I left the Quetzal jerky in the... in the Quetzal and I forgot to put it... damn it. I hate when I do that. Alright. It's not still jerky, is it? Nope. Look at that. So much spoiled meat. I do like to leave a lot of meat on her, just in case, because as you... and I just want to make sure she's okay. Alright, so I think we have enough time to head out towards Viking Bay. Oops, I keep hitting the wrong button. There we go. Let's go. Viking Bay 2. Hopefully it won't get dark before I get there. And I'm going to take a little break when it hits nighttime in game again. And that way you won't have to suffer through night. So here we are again. We're going over top of Oyster Bay. Let me just I set up a macro on my mouse. So I have a Naga that makes me auto run, so when I'm on a Quetzal I can just take my hands off the keyboard and relax and let the Quetzal do its thing. So if you have a Naga or another mouse with that you have programmable keys for, you can set up an auto run very easily. You do have to be very careful. I have it while toggled to hold down W and my sprint key, because I use it for other games. You don't really need a hold down your sprint key for this game because it's there's a toggle to sprint. And I pushed it a second time to untoggle it, so the buttons are still pressed down. So I push the button twice, and then to make myself stop sprinting, all I have to do, or moving and sprinting, all I have to do is hit my sprint and my W again, because then W is hitting basically the up key, and I stop. So that was probably a complex explanation that makes absolutely no sense, but that's how it works. So here we are. We're not at Viking Bay 2 yet. We're coming up on the lava field. So this volcano does erupt sometimes. But you see there's a mountain in between Viking Bay and the volcanic area. Oh no, it's getting foggy! How am I supposed to show anything if it's foggy? But a buddy of mine said, hey, there's crystal when the volcano explodes. And we came out here after a volcanic explosion because another friend's working on his greenhouse. Could not find it. And last night, when I was riding over on my way out to the Redwood, the volcano hadn't recently exploded, but I found crystal everywhere. And I think this is just a normal crystal field. Maybe it's not. Maybe the volcano had exploded and I just hadn't noticed. I'm gonna try to find it real quick and show you. Have to. Oh, GPS isn't on the bar. It was dark, so I had to look at the GPS to see where the heck I was. Should be around here-ish, I think, was where I saw it. And I'm not seeing it now, so... What is that lava? Huh. Maybe it is only when it explodes. I don't know. I'll have to look now at my screenshot. But I'm pretty sure it was all in here. It was just covered in crystal, so... But there's definitely not any here at the moment. Not that I'm seeing, at least. Could be wrong, though. Yeah. Let me look, because I'm curious as to what the coordinates were. I took a screenshot and sent it to him. Is this the easiest way? So it was at... Oh, okay, 32.3, 56.3. So let's see, where are we at? We are not at the right latitude. 56.3. So we need to go more this way. And then more south. So, if this is a permanent spawn, for those that are interested in building a greenhouse, let's find out. 32.56. Yeah. Yes, that looks like it's less than I saw last night. There was... Oh no, I guess that's a good bit. That's a good bit. So this is not a bad spot to come get crystal if you need it. If you're building a greenhouse. And let me just put the... So there you go. 32.56.3 crystal. Boom. So I'm going to fly out of the lava field. Now if you're interested in taming spiders without going into the cave, dung beetles because you don't use egg and poop, mantis, which you're going to need some deathworm horn for, scorpions, centipedes, they're really easy to get. You can pick up a centipede with an Arg. I don't recommend it. I recommend using a Quetzal, not because I love Quetzals more than any other dino in this game, but because I found when I picked it up with an Arg, it was hitting my Arg. When I pick it up with a Quetzal, oops, did I even get it? Yeah, see how it just dangles way below it? It's not hitting my Quetzal at all. It was knocking my Arg out. My Quetzal is just kind of dangling there. So, can be easily ignored. If you don't have a Quetzal, I'm going to do a video later on about Quetzal hunting with a friend. Well, I can just tell you the easiest way to hunt a Quetzal with a friend, actually, because I'm not going to pull anybody into this video to do it with me. So basically, you want an Arg, you want a friend with either trank arrows or trank darts, and you want good movement speed, good stamina, and a pretty good carrying weight on this Arg. It needs to be a decent Argentavis, however you want to call it. And what you're going to do is you're going to pick up your buddy in the claws of your bird. You're going to make sure they have tons and tons of arrows on them or trank darts. And you're going to carefully follow the Quetzal. Find a low level one. Don't go for a high level for your very first Quetzal when you're doing it this way. And just try to stay above the Quetzal as best you can. They are going to spook when they get hit. And shoot the Quetzal down. If you're doing it on the island, be very careful. They are hardwired to fly over water. The very first Quetzal that we downed took us about a half an hour to down, because it's hard to get used to shooting while in the talons of a Quetzal, or of an Argentavis, and it fell into water and immediately died. So, be very, very careful. Hello, horse. You're a very pretty horse. So here we are. Oh wow, why am I cold? Hat on. There we go. This is Viking Bay 2. You can tell by the random loot boxes that people spawned here on our server. There's a random little shack from somebody that spawned here. Viking Bay 2. So this is actually pretty freaking far from Viking Bay 1. The only way that the two of us that spawned on Viking Bay 2 managed to make it to the people that spawned in Viking Bay 1 was that I had uploaded a Quetzal and a saddle and for armor, and I put it on and I went and I got my friend and flew us to the other guys at Viking Bay 1. So this is a really nice area. The only thing I don't like about it is there's not a lot of resources around. There's this beautiful little river. Before we decided to move to the other Viking Bay, I started building here. You can see half a little shack. What's really cool is this little lake here. there's wild carrots growing. So if you want to tame a horse, which, oh shit, that's a giga. Oh no, it's not. Okay, phew. There's a giga around here, so just a little scared. It's Allosauruses. It's pretty bad. Don't want to be on the ground. But yeah, so if you spawn around here, it does get cold there at night. But there's wild horses all over the place over here. You can pick a carrot, get yourself a horse really easily. My friend Prancy loves the horses. The first night we played on Ragnarok, she picked as many carrots as she could and had a horse army. You should have seen it. She had like 30 horses following behind her. I kept finding random horses everywhere. The sheep spawn here. It's a great place for sheep. Hello, Mr. Giga. Hi. Yes, we don't want any. There is sort of a problem with this spot that you do have to be aware of, other than low resources. And I'm gonna show it to you. I'm not gonna get too close because it terrifies the shit out of me. And I am a wimp. And I don't like losing dinos. And right here is the world scar. You can see the crystals sticking up ahead, and you see what's coming out of the world scar. Some of them aren't even rendering, but I got like my screenshot. This is the thumbnail for this. There's about 20 or 30 wyverns. They're all about level 120, and they will wreck your fucking life. I mean, just destroy you, destroy the mount you rode in on. I did take a high-level Pteranodon once and fly through the world scar. It was the scariest thing I had ever done. I did try once to sneak in a ghillie suit with a grappling hook, and that went terrible. But yeah, that's a lot of wyverns. That's not even all the wyverns. Maybe I'll risk just... There we go! Tiny bit closer. Now you can see them all. Look at that. That's a lot of fucking wyverns. Okay, no closer than this. Oh god! Okay, that's too close. Too close. I can't. I can't. No, too many. So, yeah. Yeah. It's a lot. I mean, granted, they usually stay over in there and they don't really poke out until you get too close or they find something yummy to go kill, and then they might venture out a little bit too far. My buddy didn't really realize that's where the world scar was and flew over it on his Quetzal, but he pumped points into speed, had a Quetzal with 226 speed, only 1800 stamina, but he managed to just barely, his Quetzal was red, get out of there alive. He said his whole screen was red and he was out of stamina, but he made it, so I have no idea. Now, I wanted to show you something really cool here by Viking Bay 2. So there's this little bridge that's built into the game, and there's a beautiful waterfall. So I didn't know this. Somebody else on our server evidently found this out when they spawned, but if you follow this waterfall in, there's this. It's beautiful, it's peaceful, and I love it. I think I'm going to come back at some point and build in here. I would like a kibble farm, I think, because, I mean, look at this. Look at the water. That's a beautiful pool. It just looks so peaceful and quiet in here. I don't know. I'm not sure if I could fit everything I need for a proper kibble farm in here, but God, this is such a nice place to live. If I had known about this, I would have just been like, you guys have fun on Viking Bay 1. I'm staying here. Alright, so actually, I said I was going to take a little break at nighttime, and I'm going to do that. I'm going to park myself inside this cave. And I'm gonna stop the stream for a little bit. But thank you very much for joining, and we'll be back soon, hopefully. Take care now. Bye-bye.